Welcome back to English with Edwar. Today's story explores one of the most important tools for learning English, reading. Have you ever wondered why reading is so important for learning English? In this story, we'll talk about the benefits of reading.
Reading in English is important for a variety of reasons that extend beyond just language learning. English is the most widely spoken language in the world, and reading in English opens up access to an incredible wealth of knowledge, culture, and opportunities. This practice plays a vital role in both personal and professional development and is essential for anyone looking to navigate today's globalized world. First and foremost, English is the language of global communication. It's the primary language used in international business, diplomacy, science, and technology. Reading in English allows individuals to stay informed about global trends, technological advancements, and international events. This is particularly important in fields like science, medicine, and engineering, where the latest research is often published in English. Being able to read these texts gives access to cutting-edge knowledge and can be crucial for staying competitive in many professions. Furthermore, reading in English helps improve language skills overall. It expands vocabulary, improves grammar understanding, and enhances comprehension. As readers encounter new words in context, they not only learn their meanings but also see how they are used in sentences, which can improve writing and speaking abilities. Reading in English also exposes readers to different dialects, slang, and regional variations, providing a deeper understanding of the language's richness. Another key reason why reading in English is so important is that it allows access to a vast array of literature and academic texts. English is the language of some of the world's greatest literary works. From classic novels by authors like William Shakespeare, Jane Austen, and George Orwell to contemporary bestsellers, reading in English gives direct access to these original texts without needing translations, which can sometimes lose the nuances of the original work. In addition to literature, English is the dominant language of the Internet. A large percentage of websites, blogs, and digital content are created in English. By reading in English, individuals can access this vast pool of information, from online tutorials and academic papers to entertainment and news. It helps them stay up to date with global events, trends, and innovations, as much of the world's most current information is disseminated in English. Reading in English is also crucial for academic success. Many universities around the world use English as the medium of instruction, even in non-English speaking countries. Students who read proficiently in English are better prepared to excel in their studies, as they can access a wider range of textbooks, academic journals, and research materials. This ability can significantly enhance their understanding of complex topics and improve their overall academic performance. Additionally, reading in English is an essential tool for personal development. Self-help books, motivational literature, and guides to success in various fields are often written in English. For individuals looking to improve their lives, reading these resources can provide valuable insights, strategies, and tips that may not be available in their native languages. Personal growth, whether it's learning new skills or developing a better understanding of the world, often begins with reading. In the professional world, English proficiency is often a requirement for career advancement. Many multinational companies use English as their working language, and being able to read reports, contracts, and other documents in English is essential for employees. This skill not only enhances job prospects but also allows professionals to perform better in their roles, especially when dealing with international clients or colleagues. Reading in English can also foster cultural understanding. The English language connects people from different cultures and backgrounds. By reading works written in English by authors from various parts of the world, readers can gain insights into different customs, traditions, and perspectives. This can foster greater empathy and understanding of other cultures, which is increasingly important in a multicultural, interconnected world. Another benefit of reading in English is the cognitive development it supports. Studies show that reading in a second language, like English, can enhance cognitive flexibility and improve problem-solving skills. When readers engage with texts in a non-native language, they are required to think more critically, analyze information more deeply, and use different cognitive strategies. This mental exercise can have long-term benefits for brain health. For travelers and expatriates, reading in English is a practical necessity. English is often the common language in tourist destinations, and having the ability to read signs, menus, guides, and instructions in English can make travel smoother and more enjoyable. It also helps expatriates adapt to new environments, as they can more easily access resources that help them understand local customs and navigate their daily lives. Reading in English also opens doors to a wide range of entertainment options. Whether it's enjoying novels, comic books, online articles, or social media content, reading in English allows people to enjoy global entertainment that might not be available in translation. This not only provides leisure but also helps reinforce language learning in an enjoyable way. Another advantage is the access to news and current affairs. Major news outlets such as BBC, CNN, and the New York Times publish in English, offering reliable and timely updates on global events. Reading these publications in English ensures that individuals stay informed about what's happening around the world, which is crucial in an increasingly interconnected society. In today's job market, being proficient in English can also be a valuable asset. Many job opportunities require reading English job descriptions, contracts, and communication. Employers often favor candidates who are comfortable reading in English, as it signifies that they can handle international tasks, communicate effectively, and adapt to a global workplace. Furthermore, English is the language of many global institutions, including the United Nations, World Bank, and International Monetary Fund. Individuals who read in English can access reports, research, and updates from these organizations, which often set the agenda for global policy and economic trends. Reading in English also promotes lifelong learning. Many online courses, educational platforms, and professional certifications are available primarily in English. By being proficient in reading English, individuals can continue learning new skills, improving their qualifications, and staying competitive in their careers. For those learning English as a second language, reading is one of the most effective ways to reinforce grammar, sentence structure, and idiomatic expressions. Reading a variety of texts exposes learners to different styles of writing, which can help them understand the versatility of the English language. In summary, reading in English is essential for personal, academic, and professional growth. It offers access to vast knowledge, enhances language skills, and improves cultural understanding. For anyone aiming to thrive in today's globalized world, the ability to read in English is not just important, it's indispensable. Reading in English also serves as a tool for personal empowerment. It allows individuals to access information independently, without relying on translations or intermediaries. This can be particularly liberating for those in non-English speaking countries, where resources in local languages may be limited. By reading in English, individuals can stay informed and educated on a broader scale, giving them greater control over their personal and professional lives. In the world of digital learning, reading in English is crucial for those looking to upskill or pursue further education. Many of the most respected online educational platforms, such as Coursera, Udemy, and edX, offer their courses predominantly in English. From computer programming to arts and humanities, learners who can read English proficiently have access to an entire universe of online education that can transform careers and lives. Moreover, reading in English helps foster critical thinking. English texts, especially those written in academic or formal contexts, often encourage readers to evaluate arguments, assess evidence, and draw conclusions. This form of analytical reading sharpens the mind and enhances one's ability to think critically, a skill that is invaluable in both personal decision-making and professional environments. For those interested in science and innovation, English is the language of discovery. Most scientific papers, journals, and research are published in English. Reading in English allows individuals to stay current with breakthroughs in fields ranging from medicine to space exploration. This access is vital for professionals in science-based industries, as well as for anyone with a passion for learning about the latest discoveries. For those in the tech industry, reading in English is almost a necessity. The vast majority of coding languages, technical documentation, and user guides are written in English. Software engineers, developers, and IT professionals must be able to read in English to understand the latest tools, frameworks, and updates in their field. Without this skill, it becomes difficult to stay competitive in the rapidly evolving tech landscape. Reading in English also enhances problem-solving skills. English language texts often present complex ideas or issues that require thoughtful consideration. Engaging with these texts forces readers to approach problems in a structured, logical manner, which can be incredibly useful in real-life situations, whether personal or professional. Additionally, Reading in English allows for a greater appreciation of global perspectives. English is spoken by people from all over the world, and reading texts written by authors from different countries helps readers understand global viewpoints. This can foster empathy, reduce cultural misunderstandings, and create a more well-rounded worldview. One significant advantage of reading in English is the ability to participate in global conversations. Many forums, social media platforms, and discussion groups operate in English. By reading in English, individuals can engage in debates, share opinions, and connect with others on global issues. This participation can be enriching both intellectually and socially. For those learning English as a second language, reading can be a powerful motivator. It provides a tangible sense of progress. With each book, article, or text, learners can see their comprehension improve, which in turn boosts their confidence in using the language in everyday situations, such as traveling or working abroad. Reading in English can also improve one's ability to communicate across cultures. English serves as a bridge language for many international interactions. Reading materials from different cultural contexts helps individuals understand subtle cultural differences and nuances in communication, making them more effective in cross-cultural exchanges. From a historical perspective, many important documents that shaped the modern world are written in English. Texts like the Magna Carta, the U.S. Constitution, and pivotal United Nations resolutions are all available in their original English form. Reading these documents in English provides a more authentic understanding of their significance and the historical context in which they were written. Another reason reading in English is so vital is that it helps in building a professional network. Many professional communities, especially those that operate on a global scale, use English as their primary language of communication. Reading professional publications, articles, and research papers in English allows individuals to contribute meaningfully to these networks, increasing their visibility and career opportunities. The entertainment industry is another area where reading in English opens doors. Whether it's reading English language scripts, reviews, or analyses, being able to read in English allows for a deeper appreciation of movies, television shows, and music. Furthermore, it provides insight into the trends and innovations driving the entertainment industry. Reading in English also supports emotional and mental well-being. Many self-help books, psychological studies, and wellness guides are available in English, offering strategies for managing stress, improving mental health, and fostering personal growth. These resources can be a crucial lifeline for those seeking guidance on living a healthier, more balanced life. For those involved in global activism, reading in English is essential. Many of the most impactful global reports, such as those from Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, or the World Health Organization, are published in English. Activists who read in English can access critical information about human rights, climate change, and social justice movements worldwide, enabling them to be more effective in their advocacy. In the arts, English plays a dominant role as well. Many critical essays, art reviews, and creative manifestos are written in English, helping artists and enthusiasts alike understand contemporary movements in visual arts, theater, and performance. Reading these texts in English can provide insight into global artistic trends and allow for a deeper appreciation of different art forms. Reading in English is also beneficial for those working in international law. Many of the world's most important legal precedents and treaties are recorded in English, especially those that govern international relations, trade, and diplomacy. Lawyers, diplomats, and policymakers must often read complex legal texts in English to navigate global legal systems effectively. For professionals working in journalism and media, reading in English is crucial. The best international reports, investigative journalism, and opinion pieces are often written in English. Being able to read these works enables journalists to stay informed, provide accurate coverage, and keep pace with global events. Reading in English supports collaboration and teamwork in multinational organizations. Employees from different linguistic backgrounds often communicate in English, and being able to read reports, emails, and other documents in English is essential for clear communication. This skill fosters effective collaboration and minimizes misunderstandings in diverse workplaces. In terms of personal fulfillment, reading in English can provide a great sense of accomplishment. Mastering the ability to read a language that is not one's native tongue is an achievement that brings pride and a feeling of independence. It opens up the ability to explore new worlds, both real and imagined, through literature, knowledge, and communication. Lastly, reading in English provides lifelong learning opportunities. In an age where information and education are increasingly digitized, English is the key that unlocks a lifetime of learning and self-improvement. Whether it's through formal education, professional development, or personal exploration, reading in English is a gateway to a world of opportunities.